Hello, User fans. Getting the stream started about 2 pitches late today. Here at 9 o'clock at Washington Wild Things Park. We got the Killer at home facing off against the Brilliance Sox as the pitcher throws that one inside to make the count 1-2. I'm here with Brilliance Sox pitcher Mike Brown, and I am Killer B'S pitcher Max Marleveld.
What's going on today, guys? We got Ryan Niemi up at the plate. Texas native outfielder gets a single in there.
And he'll line that one out to recently returning American Association player Dustin Macaluso, who not only played the outfield over for Sioux City, but also had a few, I think 1 or 2 innings pitching as well over there, doing it all. As Niemi pulls into first with a single, and player manager Mark Demko steps up to the plate.
Mark Demko, good little stick here, good eye. Right now, we've got no outs. Let's see if Mark can move the runner over. With the bunt. Looks like they're playing in now, expecting the bunt play from Mark Demko. Counts now 2 balls, no strikes. Big lead from Ryan Niemi.
That's what you want to see from a leadoff hitter, though. Getting on base, taking a big aggressive lead as Ray throws that one in a little outside for ball 3 in this count, making the count 3-0 on player manager Mark Demko.
Strike.
Let's see if he can work his way back here.
Counts out 3-1. Ryan Niemi getting ready at first base. Strike. Counts now full. Melford on the mound.
Oh. See if Melford can work his way back here. Definitely need it early in the game. Don't want to let you guys on. As he walks Mark Demko with a violent bat flip. This will bring up 3-hole hitter, Wadi Almonte. Almonte is a 2-way player who's primarily a position player and has been a big bat in the lineup for this Brilliance lineup. Man's just an athlete.
Great.
Ton of range out in center field. Can play the infield, wherever you want.
Yeah, great outfielder, as you just said.
Yeah.
Can definitely play the outfield.
Yeah. As he attempts to bunt, move the guys over, will be to no avail as the runners stay, and he falls behind in the count to Melford, 0-1.
2 runners on, no outs. Count is now 0 balls, 1 strike. Fastball runs in on him. Counts now 1-1. Wadi, previous professional experience at Southern Shores, then comes to the Yinzer.
As Wadi Almonte fouls that one down the left field line into the Brilliance bullpen to make the count 0-2 now. He will protect here. Count is 1-2. Excuse me. Niemi takes a lead off of second base here. In the field for the Killer B'S, we got Cooper Edwards behind the dish. We got Josh Goulet at first. Christian Stanziano at second. Trey Hunt at short. Nick Dabrowski at third. We got Dustin Macaluso in center. We have Goulet in right. And we have Jake Alvarado in left field as Almonte makes the first out of the inning for the Brilliance Sox. Jacob Bockley will now step up to the plate here. He has some higher level experience here, being signed to the Wild Things for spring training and going to Winnipeg in the American Association for a series that a few of our other guys also went up for, as Melford throws that one in for strike one, making the count 0-1 here. Jacob Bockley, I would say, has probably the most power out of any hitter in the lineup for the Brilliance, as he grounds that one to Trey Hunt, who makes a diving play, flips it to second for the out at second, but the throw will not make it in time to first, as Bockley will get on a fielder's choice. Dante Peretti about to step up to the box, catcher here for the Brilliant Sox. Let's see what he can do here with men on the corners. And that ball will miss just outside for ball one. Count now 0-1. And Brady will pop this one up down the right field line, and Josh Goulet will make the play for the third out of the inning. That will be no runs on one hit for the Brilliant Sox, no errors, and 2 men left on base as we go into the bottom of the first here to see this Killer B'S lineup face. What's this guy's name? Olsen. As Jeffrey Olsen will take the mound at the start for this Brilliant Sox team. For the Brilliant Sox here, we will have Jacob Bockley behind the dish. Dante Peretti playing first base today. Serrano at second. Jesus Salcedo at short. Mark Demko at third. Mimi in left field. We have Wadi Almonte in center. And TK Koontz in right. And we're ready to start off the bottom of the first here with Jake Alvarado leading it off here for this B's lineup.
Jeffrey Olson ready to deal. First pitch for the Brilliance Sox.
And this pitch will be in there for strike one here in the bottom of the first. Alvarado will lay down a bunt here. Olsen on it. Alvarado will make it safely into first as that ball is thrown away. Alvarado rounding second, heading for third as the ball was in right field after that ball was thrown away. A great start for the B's here with Alvarado getting to third on the first at-bat of the game for this B's lineup as Trey Hunt will step in the box and see what he can do here to maybe take an early lead. That pitch will be taken for strike one here in the second AB of the bottom of the first. The count is 0-1, no outs. And Trey will have a man on third. Deals. And that ball is low and inside. Even the count at 1-1 here. Trey Hunt originally with the Brilliance Sox as he swings through Olsen's pitch to make the count 1-2. Played most of the year. Definitely was a big piece for them as well. And is looking to do great things with this first place B's team. Olsen kicks and deals. And Hunt will swing through that one for the first out of the inning as Dustin Macaluso now steps up to the plate. Macaluso won a championship last season with the Brilliance Sox when they were in the Empire League during the COVID season with manager Colban Bayless, who is now currently his manager again. Macaluso also had a little bit of time this year in Sioux City as well. As he takes that ball low and outside, and it will get by Bockley, and Alvarado will score easily, and the B's will take an early lead. Olsen now, with the bases empty, will work from the windup as he kicks and deals. And that pitch will be fouled back off of the net by Macaluso, even the count at 1-1. Looks like he just missed that one. First baseman Josh Goulet on deck. Olsen delivered the pitch here. And that will be taken low, I think, for ball two. A little hard to tell when it's low or high from up here, just from the angle we're at. But that one looked like it was low. That pitch will be elevated a little bit more to even the count at 2-2, as Olsen was able to find the strike zone on that one. Let's say up and away here. That will fill the count at 3-2 here in the bottom of the first. B is up 1-0. See if Olsen can get a second out here and try and minimize the damage of the first inning. And that will be taken in the dirt by Macaluso for ball 4, as he will get first base here. First baseman Josh Goulet stepping up to the box. See if he can get on in any way possible. Keep the line moving for this B's lineup. And that ball will be taken up and away for ball 1 here to Josh Goulet. Dustin Macaluso will take his lead off of first here. Olsen checking him. Kicks and deals. Macaluso breaks for second. The ball will get by Bockley on a pitch in the dirt. And Macaluso will easily pull in the second here and take a little lead off a second here as the count is now 2-0. They have 1 out. Josh Goulet at the plate. Josh Goulet has been a great hitter this year for this B's lineup, and he's only more dangerous with guys in scoring position as he has left the park multiple times this season. Olsen will miss low and in here to fall behind in the count even further at 3-0. Let's see if he can work his way back here and get the out. Olsen will step off and check Macaluso here, make sure he doesn't get too far off that second base. Try and keep him from advancing any further here. And Goulet will take that pitch for strike 1 of this at bat. The count is now 3-1, 1 out. Kicks and deals, and that ball will be low outside, and Macaluso will easily get third base here.
Macaluso has some absolute wheels for legs, Max. I want to say that.
I agree with you there. He shows it with his range in the outfield and how he makes it around the bases when the ball is in play, or if he can snag a base here or there.
Yeah, former Central Methodist University alumni, that's for sure. That's what they do. They run around the bases like that. They're absolute studs. Macaluso sure can swing it too. A cannon for an arm. Yeah, he's on my list.
Love to hear it, Mike Brown. Love to hear it. As Nick Dabrowski will step into the box. Another great player on the Bees lineup. Go on about this Bees team all day. Plays a great third base, making a lot of athletic plays over there, throwing guys out at first. As Goulet breaks for second base, Bockley will throw down. That ball will be caught by Serrano, but Goulet will slide in safely at second base. Nick Dabrowski up now with man on second and third here in the bottom of the first with 1 out still. The count is 1-0.
Looks like the bullpen's getting hot too, Max.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Alex Patton is in the bullpen early in this game. Patton pitching here and there for the Bees. I mean, not the Bees, the Brilliance. A lot of B names. But anyway, Patton will get warm and see if he can stop the bleeding here if Olsen cannot. As that ball misses low and away, count 1-1 now, evening the count at 1-1.
Alex Patton over there getting hot.
Yeah.
Tommy Two Bags on deck.
Oh, Tommy Two Bags, another former Brilliance Sox, as Olsen delivers this pitch low for ball 2. That ball will be taken low and away. Count now 3-1. Stretch early.
It's a big count right here.
Yep, this is Olsen has to execute here as he kicks and delivers, and he will, as that is a strike. And Jacob Bockley will throw that ball way over Demko's head, and Macaluso will jog into home as Josh Goulet will advance to third base now. Umpire seems to be making a call here. Not 100% sure what's going on, but we'll figure it out sooner or later as the game will be.
It could quite be umpire interference, and they have to return to their bases.
Macaluso
might have to go back.
That would be a shame, as that's been a call a few times this season. Umpire's having a hard time getting out of the way sometimes.
That's just. Oh yeah, he's got to go back.
Oh yeah, and they're going to take that run back, and Dustin Macaluso will go back to third base. Not sure why. It must be catcher's interference. I mean, not catcher's interference. Umpire's interference here, as I can't really see another reason for the call. So the count will now be 0-0, bases loaded, 1 out.
This is big right here.
Huge. This B's lineup seems to be aggressive, taking bases wherever they can. Tommy Two Bags, a.k.a. Tommy Baggett. Great hitter here. As he will take that pitch on the outer half, count 0-1.
The Brilliance just needs a ground ball right here. It's a good thing Macaluso returned.
Yeah, it's good for them. Stanziano on deck, getting his reads, getting his looks, timing him up as Olsen delivers. And
It's a foul ball.
Baggett will foul that ball off of what looked like the umpire's foot.
The umpire walks around.
Yeah, make sure you got some blood flow back into that toe.
Yeah, it might sting a little bit. Huh. Bases are juiced with 1 out. If it rolled tied right here, roll 2 right here, we can definitely get the play.
Couldn't agree with you more. He's 1 pitch away, Olsen. Only letting up 1 run here as Baggett skies this one up. Mark Demko on it, but that ball will be in the stands.
It's got to be caught by a pedestrian. Oh, 0-2 count right here.
Pitch. And Baggett will fight this one off foul down the left field line. Baggett stepping in here. 2 strikes on him. Olsen comes set. Gets his sign. Macaluso leading off of third. Pitch delivered low and away here for ball 1 in the count. 1-2. See if Baggett can work this count. Get something to hit. As he is known as Tommy Two Bags for a reason. 1 hit, 2 bags most of the time. And that ball will even the count here at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch will be fouled off to keep the count at 2-2. Tommy Baggett, as I've been saying this whole time, great hitter in this B's lineup. His last game with the Brilliance, he actually hit 2 home runs as he swings on this one and flies it down the right field line, as that will be in the Wild deck here at Washington Wild Things Park. For the count to remain at 2-2. Baggett fighting off anything close here. And he will continue to do so until Olsen either makes a mistake or gets him to chase. This is a great battle here. Macaluso trying to be a little more aggressive over at third, as Baggett will foul this one back again. The count will remain 2-2. Trying to get in Olsen's head here a little bit. Make him worry about Macaluso over at third. This game brought to you by Joe Torre. Call him when you're 37. As Baggett will swing through this one for strike 3. Christian Sanziano stepping in here, right-handed batter for the Killer B'S. Bases loaded, 2 outs here. B's up 1-0. Olsen kicks and delivers, and that ball will be taken high for ball 1. Olsen throwing a lot of pitches this bottom of the first. Hopefully he can minimize the damage and hold the Beast to this 1-run lead. As that ball misses up and in here for ball 2. You got to score to win. So 1-0, it's not terrible. Top of the first, they could easily score 1 or 2. It'd be great if Olsen could get out of here with 3 men left on. That ball will miss low here. Count 3-0 now. Not looking good, though. It is a rather wet day. As you can see, they are exchanging baseballs pretty frequently because balls are getting slick, being thrown in the dirt and the turf, which is worse than dirt, really, in the rain, because balls just need to get soaking wet with water. There's nothing else there. So it is understandable. I also might want to switch baseballs from time to time, get a dry baseball. Olsen kicks and delivers and will almost hit Stanziano. And Goulet aggressively rounding third as the ball was back to the backstop and catcher Bockley was on it on the to recover it. Bees take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs. Cooper Edwards, catcher for the Bees, steps up to the plate. Alex Patton still throwing the baseball over in the bullpen for the Brilliance Sox. Looks like he's going in 1 every 2 as Olsen delivers. And that ball will be taken inside by Edwards for ball 1. Olsen with the 1-0. And that will be taken up and away for ball 2. That pitch will be taken inside for ball 3 here to Cooper Edwards. Hopefully Olsen can work his way back here. And here's the 3-0. And that will be taking 4 strike 1 of this at bat. Count 3-1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. B's are looking for some revenge here as they lost to the Brilliance yesterday. B's looking to hold their first place lead as they get another run walked in here by Olsen. Goulet will score, making the score now 3-0 Killer B's here in the bottom of the first. Catcher Jacob Bockley out there to talk to pitcher Jeffrey Olsen. You know, as a former Brilliance Sox pitcher, I can tell you that Jacob Bockley is a great guy to have behind the plate as far as getting pitchers right when they're struggling a little bit and talking to them about what they need to hear essentially on the mound. He's always coming up and he's never negative, always just like, hey, let's get this guy here. Always words of encouragement. Definitely trust this pitcher's ability as Olsen comes set here after getting the sign. Here's the 0-0. And that ball will be taken outside for ball 1. Bases still loaded here in the bottom of the first. 3 runs for the Killer B's so far on no hits. And that pitch will be taken down the middle to even the count at 1-1. Top of the lineup coming up soon as Jake Alvarado warming up in the on-deck circle.
Golden Buski comes up to bat. Golden Buski, the count now 2-1.
Let's see what Golden Buski can do here. As that pitch is taken for ball 4, here to walk in yet another run for the Killer B's, who will improve their lead to 4-0 here in the bottom of the first as manager Mark Demko comes from third and Brett Smith from the dugout to talk to pitcher as they will take Jeffrey Olsen out of this game for new pitcher, relief pitcher, Alex Patton, here in the bottom of the first. Alex Patton looking to stop the bleeding here for the Brilliance. Looks like Patton's having some trouble with the mound. Like as I said before, it is slick out there today. If you're on the field for Coleman Bayless's early work, bright and early at 7 a.m., you definitely know that turf is pretty wet. GM of the league, Joe Torre out there with the broom, showing them how it's done.
Handsome man out there and also great with that thing.
I mean, he's a good guy. I will not comment on that part. However, he will fix this mound for Alexander Patton as he does not want to watch pitchers slipping and sliding off of the pitcher's mound here. By the way, congratulations to Julius Puryear as he went back down to Lexington Legends, managed by former manager in the Yinzer, PJ Phillips, team owned by his brother Brandon Phillips, you might know from the MLB. Regardless, Julius Puryear was a big part of this Killer B'S team as he was put at every position on the field, essentially. He played some second base, short, played the outfield a few times. Definitely he caught me once before he left. I threw one inning to him, I think Wednesday, earlier this week. And he is a very athletic baseball player. Also has power with the bat. I have nothing but good wishes for him as he's a very deserving player and is very lucky to get this opportunity as Patton continues to test the mound here in the bottom of the first, making sure that he can get the right footing to try and stop the bleeding.
Oh my gosh.
Are you okay over there, Mike Brown?
Yeah, I'm good. This coffee's just feeling great in today's morning game.
Hey, sometimes you need a nice cup of coffee in the morning, of course.
Is that Dunkin' Donuts, my friend?
As we're here early in the morning, as Joe Torre likes to say, money's made early in the morning. So, part of the Black Sox organization, you gotta get used to coming out here early. As Joe Torre and manager Mark Demko over here trying to figure out the quick dry, so they can try and dry out this mound for a pitcher coming in, Alexander Patton. A long pause in this game. I wonder how it's going to affect the pitcher as he been getting warm for a while here, and now he has to sit as they work on the mound. Killer B'S manager Coleman Bayless walking out now. See what's going on over at the pitcher's mound. Looks like they got the mound situation figured out here. As Joe Torre will go back up to his spot, and Mark Demko will return to third base. And it looks as if Alvarado will now be stepping in here to try and add to this Killer B's early lead. As Patton's now on the mound, there actually still is some movement over in the Brilliance Sox bullpen as he throws that one low and away for ball one here. First pitch of his outing. Just needs to get that third of an inning. Get the B's back on the field and the Brilliance Sox back up to the plate as Roger On is warming up in the bullpen for the Brilliance Sox. Pitch delivered right down the middle, even the count at 1-1 here with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the first. But the Bees are able to bat around in the first inning. Love to see it. Patton delivers. Alvarado will chop this one over to first, and he will make a break for he's in there safe at first, beating pitcher Alex Patton as he is on the ground. 2 runs will score on this infield single to first base for Jake Alvarado. Golubowski at third base now, as the Killer B's will improve their lead to 6-0 here in the bottom of the first. An explosive first inning for the Killer B's thus far.
Alex Patton just need to get him out here so we can. Brilliance Sox can come to the plate and score some runs. Counts now 1 ball, no strikes. We've got 2 outs here. Really just need to get out of this inning.
As Trey Hunt steps into the box for the second time in this bottom of the first. He struck out earlier this inning for the first out of the inning. Let's see what he can do here. And that ball will be taken even the count at 1-1. Nice off speed. Looked like a slider from Patton. Jake Alvarado taking his lead from first base. And Trey Hunt smacks this one into left, and it will be caught by left fielder Nimi. And that will stop the bleeding here for the Brilliance as the Bees take a firm 6-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. 6 runs on 2 outs, 2 errors, and 2 men left on base here. Melford here, warming back up, about to finish up here, as he had a nice long break. And after his first inning of work, we'll enter his second. He is a righty, low sidearmer who has been throwing well so far as he is since arriving in the Yinzer. as leadoff batter this inning is TK Koontz for the Brilliance Sox. Buser on deck. Two very good batters here. Let's see what they can do. See if the Brilliance can start chipping away at this deficit. And that pitch will be taken low and probably a hair outside for ball one in this top of the second.
Melford, the pitcher on the mound for the B's, threw a 7-inning game about a week ago. Very impressive.
That is impressive as TK Koontz swings through this one to even the count at 1-1.
It was also against Kelsey Whitmore, the closer.
Pitch in the lefty batter's box here. Count 2-1 here. This pitch low and away from Melford. Count 3-1. You don't see many starting sidearmers. However, Melford seems to have made it work here as he delivers the 3-1. That pitch will be taken for ball four.
Great eye.
Yeah, it was a good eye by Koontz here. Looking to get on base any way he can for his Brilliant Sox team. As Buser will step up to the plate here.
Buser can swing it.
Yes, he can. Ramapo College alumni faced off against each other back in college as I went to Montclair State, also in the NJAC. As Melford sets and delivers. And that will be taken for strike one here. Count 0-1. Melford out to an early lead in this at-bat as he fell behind in the last one. Let's see if he can make the adjustment and get an out or two here. As this pitch misses low and away to even the count at 1-1. That pitch taken on the outside corner, 4 strike 2, count here 1-2. No outs here in the top of the second. See if Melford can do anything about that. As that pitch is fouled back, count will stay 1-2. As Colban Bayless shows off the arm, throwing the ball to the Brilliance Sox bullpen. Not bullpen, dugout. Excuse me. Melford sets, gets his sign, checks the runner, and the 1-2. And that pitch will be taken inside on the check swing. Even the count at 2-2. Usually trying to be aggressive here as they have a lot of ground to cover here at the top of the second. However, there's a lot of baseball to be played. And TK will take off for second. And he will slide in there safely as Trey Hunt makes the grab, but does not make the tag. And now the count will be full at 3-2 here for Buser. Man on second, and no outs here in the top of the second. Melford comes set, kicks, delivers the 3-2, and that ball will be taken outside to walk Buser as manager Colban Bayless walks out to the mound, talking over with his pitcher. Cooper Edwards also walking up, and Nick Dabrowski. Looks like they'll take the whole infield in for this meeting.
As the game starts back up, Melford gets ready for the pitch. Kicks, deals. Ball inside.
Ball outside.
Ball outside.
Just missed the outside corner there. Count 1-0.
Outside again. So we got runners on second and first base. Looking to advance. Try to catch up to the B's. Another ball.
Count 2-0 here.
Nobody in the pen for the B's.
Yeah, they're going to ride with him. Oh, excuse me, count 3-0. Milford has to execute this pitch here, as he will. Count now 3-1.
Nice pitch by Melford. Come back there in the 3-0 count. See if he can do it again here.
Yes, sir. And the 3-1 will be a little high and outside, walking Serrano.
Bags are juiced.
Yes, they are. As shortstop Jesus Salcedo, will step up to the plate here with the bases loaded. See if he can do something for these Brilliance Sox who are trailing here, looking to start chipping away here immediately at this lead. That pitch will be taken inside for ball one here. Count 1-0.
Melford looking for a ground ball.
Yeah. Or a strike. Count now even at 1-1. That will be a strike two call here. Count now 1-2. No outs here. Bases loaded in the top of the second. That pitch will be taken low and away by just a little bit to even the count here at 2-2.
2-2 count here. Let's get a ground ball. Says Melford.
Salcedo will foul this one back, just missing it. Goes into the net.
Roger Hunt sprinting from the bullpen looking for a sign.
Melford here kicks and delivers. That ball will be taken inside to fill the count 3-2 here.
Oh, wow. That almost hit him. I thought it may have.
Me too. That was very far inside, but Jesus Salcedo able to get out of the way there for ball 3. And he will swing through on the full count.
That was ball
To
4 right there.
Yes, it was. Melford looking for a ground ball here to get out of the inning unscathed. Nemi will take that pitch outside, ball 1 here.
Maybe got a single last of that.
That pitch will be taken in the righty batter's box for strike. Not for strike, for ball 2. Excuse me.
1 for 1 on the day.
That pitch will be taken for strike 1. Kicks and delivers. And that ball will be flared out to left field. Alvarado on it, makes the catch. TK Koontz will tag up and trot into home plate for the Brilliance Sox first run of the day.
Nice job by Ryan. Good sack.
was a great hit from Ryan Nemi. Definitely needed that there. As the B's will also, or not the B's, the Brilliance. Sorry, it's early in the morning. The Brilliance will get a run here. Player manager Mark Demko stepping up to the box, looking to add to this lead, or chip away at this lead. The ball will be taken outside, 1-0. That ball will be taken for ball 2, low and away. That will be taken for ball 3 as Melford falls behind here with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Let's see if he can, work back here and get the out, as that will be called on the corner here for strike 1. Greatly executed pitch here, as that one looked like it might have ran a little more, but it stayed right there on the corner.
Good eye by Demko.
That one will not have the same luck, as Demko will take first base, and the bases will be loaded here for Wadi Almonte, who is great with the stick.
One of the better players in the Brilliance Sox.
I would say so. Makes a lot of contact. As that pitch will be taken for ball 1 here. Low.
Another ball outside. Good eye by Wadi.
Outside. Yeah, great eye by Wadi. He knows exactly what he's looking for here.
I think he's going to wait till he gets a strike before he thinks about swinging.
Well, it only matters what he's thinking up there. And Melford kicks and delivers. As that will be a strike. Yep. Count now 2-1. Wadi really wanted to do something for his team here with the bases loaded. As he hits this one, Trey Hunt will lay out and make the play. However, Almonte is a very quick runner here and will make it into first safely with an infield single, scoring 1 run for this Brilliance Sox team to make the score now 2-6. With that, now there is bases still loaded. Jacob Bockley, power hitter here, looking to maybe score a quick 4, tie this game up. He has the power to do so, as Melford will leave that one outside for ball 1 here. Still no action in the Killer B's bullpen. They really trying to trust him here and get him through, or get through this top of the second. As Bockley will flare that one out to left field, Jacob Alvarado on it. Serrano will score. Demko hustling down the line. Dabrowski will make the cut, and Demko will score to improve this score for the Brilliance Sox 2-4. And now they are only behind by 2 runs here in the top of the second. Scored 6-4, 2 outs here.
Good job by Demko. That guy was sprinting there.
Yeah, he was. Hey, he's got some wheels. I definitely know that. I've been playing with him for a couple of years now.
It's Peretti.
First baseman today. Let's see what he can do here.
Has time with the West Virginia Power.
Yep, that's where he came to us from. As Melford gets his sign here. Here's the 0-0. And that will be a check swing from Peretti, but he will foul it off. Unfortunately for him, to make the count now 0-1. That pitch will be outside for ball one here, even the count at 1-1. Edwards doing a good job to stay in front of that one, as he is very good defensively as a catcher. He gets to everything that's not on the plate. Very mobile back there. Love to see that in a catcher. Someone who can just get in front of everything. As Peretti chops this one up the middle, Christian Stanziano makes the play for the third out of the inning here, as the Killer B'S will retire the side at this point. For the Brilliance will have 4 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 3 men left on base. 2 men left on base, excuse me, and Stemko scored. My bad, I forgot about his wheels.
Very impressive inning by Brilliance Sox. 4 runs. They really needed that to come back for the B's.
Something I want to point out here is just the Brilliance here, showing a lot of heart in this season. Last place team have made a little bit of a run here late in the season. That's a tough thing to do, as it can be mentally taxing to be in last place in a league, and they just want to do whatever they can and ruin the party for a few teams here, such as the Killer B'S, who are sitting in first place right now, as Patton throws his last pitch of warm-up pitches in between innings. Dustin Macaluso will lead it off here for the Killer B'S in the bottom of the second here. See if they can try and pull away from the Brilliance again, as Patton delivers from the windup. That pitch will be taken up and away. 4-1 here. And that pitch will be taken inside again. Count 2-0. Very, very disciplined hitter here. Knows what he wants at the plate. As Patton delivers the 2-0. That will be taken for strike one. Killer B's lineup loves working counts. A lot of good hitters here. And they will try and find a mistake from the pitcher as Patton deals up and in to Macaluso. Count 3-1. Macaluso looking to be in the driver's seat of this at-bat. Definitely where you want to be after giving up a big inning. And that ball will be taken low for ball 4, just like the number on his jersey. He will advance to first. Josh Goulet will step up to the plate with a man on first here in the bottom of the second. No outs. As I said before, Goulet has left the park a few times this season. Best memory of one of those is when we had our night game, and Goulet hit one off of that. I don't know if you can see it on the stream here. That Washington Wild thing sign to the right of the scoreboard as Patton throws this one high, ball one. Count 1-0. It was an absolute piece to the deepest part of the field. And if I remember correctly, as that is in there to even the count at 1-1, that hit was a 3-run home run, which was a big spot for the B's in that game as they were able to win it. Patton delivers. Leaves that one up. Count 2-1 here. Roger on warming up in the bullpen for the Brilliance Sox. They will take that one low and inside as Macaluso takes off to second, rounds it, goes to third, in there standing up as Demko tries to apply the tag, but it will be to no avail as Macaluso was able to get in there standing before he even turned. He'll toss the ball back to his pitcher, Alex Patton. On this 3-1 count here, now man on third, no outs here in the bottom of the second. Very good spot for the Killer B's. Patton looks down his sights, comes set. Macaluso takes a small lead as he delivers. And that pitch will be taken for ball 4 as Patton will walk the first 2 batters and Goulet will advance to first base here. Men on the corners here for third baseman Nick Dabrowski. Dabrowski will probably work this count as I assume Josh Goulet will want to advance to second, take away the force as he is a smart baseball player, wants to put his team in the best position possible. Patton taking a second. Umpire actually talking to the Brilliance bullpen dugout. Looks like they're having a problem with the mound again. Will Mustard running out to the pitcher's mound to help assist player manager Mark Demko here. Hopefully fix this mound. Hopefully GM and manager of the Wolfpack, Joe Torre, does not need to come out and help them with this time, as he is busy over here on the left field side, in the stands, doing what he can to help these players move on, as we are a league all about promotion. The Yinzer Baseball Confederacy wants nothing more than to see their players move up to the higher levels, which is why it's a great place to play, with a great atmosphere and great players to play with in general. You hate to see it. Just trying to do whatever we can. Unfortunately, weather is a factor in baseball. And we will have to adapt and adjust as seen fit here at Washington Wild Things Park to get this game in. As we play a lot of games out here, we play every day. By the way, congratulations to Road Warrior Black Sox Spencer Henn. As I was talking about promotion before, he just yesterday signed with the Washington Wild Things here and will play second base for them in their next game. Unfortunately, he was unable to play yesterday as his game was rained out that night, as there was a terrible rainstorm last night. It has been raining all week, to be honest. It's not something you want to see when you're trying to play baseball, but nothing you can do about it. He was set to play second base and bat ninth for the Wild Things, as that is well-deserved. He is a great guy to have around and definitely a great baseball player. And it looks like we're getting back to it here. Nick Dabrowski stepping into the box with Macaluso on third and Josh Goulet on first as he makes a break towards second but changes his mind. Pitch will be called strike one here on Dabrowski. Count 0-1 here, no outs here in the bottom of the second. That pitch will be called strike two here. Quick 0-2 for Patton on Nick Dabrowski, as Patton is in the driver's seat at this moment as far as this at-bat goes, delivers. That ball is low. Jacob Bockley doing a good job to keep that in front and save the run. As there's a little bit of a deep backstop here at Wild Things Park. I'm sure you can see that. And it is not the hardest thing to score from third on a pass ball here. Dabrowski gets in the box, gets set. Patton getting his sign, coming set as well. Goulet and Macaluso taking leads. As Dabrowski skies this one up, Patton points up to it. Bockley on it, and he will make the catch falling backwards. Great play to stay with it here by Jacob Bockley. As that will be the first out here in the bottom of the second. Pitcher and third baseman checking on Bockley, make sure he's all right. As he did take somewhat of an awkward fall there as Tommy Baggett steps up to the plate here, see if he can do something in Dabrowski's place at the dish. Oh, Goulet breaks to second, slides into second safely as Macaluso will score here standing up to improve the Killer B's lead here, 2-7. Score is now 7-4. Killer B's here in the bottom of the second. One out, man on second for Tommy Baggett. Baggett will swing through this low fastball to even the count at 1-1. Alex Patton coming set, checking Goulet. We'll step off, keep Goulet honest here, even though there's nobody holding him on. As I believe the infield here wants him to get their batter, get his batter. Foul ball down the third base line here. We'll make the count 1-2 on Baggett. Patton looking to play him away here as Stanziano on deck, warming up to get some swings here. He walked his last at bat. Patton kicks and turns around, really making sure Josh Goulet stays at second base here, as the B's have been aggressive on the base path today. And Baggett will pop this one up down the right field line. Could be trouble as it falls foul to keep the count at 1-2 here. Tommy Baggett really wanting to hit here. He's been very aggressive at the plate and wanting to show off that power for all you at home. Goulet takes a couple sprint steps, and Patton, quick move back to second, gets Goulet to slide in, even though there was nobody there to cover. Baggett gets set in the box again. Serrano now kind of inching towards second, as that ball is up and away to even the count at 2-2. Oh, 1-2, excuse me. On, still warming up in the bullpen as Patton delivers this pitch. And Baggett skies it to left center. Wadi Almonte running onto it. Goulet will not tag as Almonte throws that ball into Salcedo, trying to show off the arm a little bit there. He was rather deep in left center field. Stanziano stepping up to the plate. See what he can do for this B's offense. Stanziano being a consistent part of the B's lineup since coming to the Yinzer as well. As Patton leaves this one up and away, Jacob Bockley doing a good job at snagging that ball for him. Patton aiming down his sights. Comes set. Stanziano will take this one. Up and away again. Ball 2. Bockley, another guy who just is very good defensively. Gets the most baseballs thrown out of the zone. Something you love to see in a catcher. Goulet will take a lead. Serrano patting his glove as Patton will step off. Really thinking about Goulet over there. Really want to keep him from moving forward. With the pitch, will bounce in the dirt as Bockley will be there to recover it, and Patton will get a new baseball. Doesn't matter if it's wet out here. We will do whatever we can to play every day in the Yinzer as Patton delivers another up and away pitch for ball 4. Stanziano will get first base here as catcher Cooper Edwards walks up to the plate. Patton comes set, Goulet taking his lead, and will deliver a strike to start off catcher Cooper Edwards. Count 0-1. 2 outs here. Men on first and second for the B's. The score is still 7-4. B's in front with 7. Brilliance behind with 4. And that pitch will be taken up and away to even the count at 1-1. Pat delivers. That ball is taken outside for ball 2. Count 2-1 here now. Golombuski on deck, looking to get up this inning and not lead off the next one. That will be called strike 2, as now his fellow pitcher on the Killer B'S, Hassan Westbrook, would say. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the second. Only makes deuces even more wild that we're in the bottom of the second with 2-2, 2 outs. Hoping that the B's can do something here, as Cooper Edwards will foul this one off down the right field line into the stands, and the count will remain deuces wild in the bottom of the second. There's also only 2 men on. 2's everywhere on the board today, here in the bottom of the second. Let's see if Patton can get the Brilliance back in the dugout here with the pitch. And Cooper Edwards will smoke that one at Demko, but he will come up with the ball and make the play to get him out at first to end the inning. for the Killer B'S. They left 2 men on. They scored 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Getting ready to start up the top of the third here. Looks like the Killer B'S will ride with Belfort still, as he may have had a rough top of the second. However, he did put up a 0 in the first, and the B'S still have the lead as of now. And Milford will finish his warm-up pitches in between innings, and the ball will come back to him to start off the top of the third here. Brilliance Sox at bat, seeing if they can continue to chip away at this Killer B'S lead. TK Koontz stepping into the box here. See what he can do for these Brilliant Sox to start off the top of the third. Milford sets and delivers the first pitch of the inning, and that will be flared down the line. Foul. Count 0-1 here for Koontz. Well, that would have been a tough play here for third baseman Nick Dabrowski to get him out at first. I'm sure Koontz is hoping to make better contact now that he has to come back to the box. And the pitch will be taken just outside for ball 1, evening the count at 1-1 here. That will be strike 2. Count now 1-2 here on TK Koontz.
TK Koontz looking for a hit here. Got nobody on base, no outs. Ball outside. Josh Goulet ready at first base. TK Koontz more than likely to hit opposite field. He likes to practice away. And he pulls a ball actually right here. Great hit by Koontz in the left field. An absolute missile. One hopper to the left fielder. Nice piece by Koontz.
Great line drive here to the left field by Koontz. Made great contact. As I said before, was looking for better contact than the first hit that he had that ended up being foul. I'm sure he's much happier with that. As Buser steps up to the plate, lefty hitter here, men on first, and he will hit that one off the end of the bat. Foul to third base coach and player Jimmy Boyce, who has also been on a hot streak as of late. Melford will deliver, kicks and deals, or steps and deals. And B'S will hit another one off the end of the bat, and this one will be to deep left field as Alvarado's on it to make the play, and Koontz will stay at first, opting to not tag up here on the deep fly ball to left field. Serrano stepping up to the plate here in 33. Recently picked up by the Brilliance Sox from the Black Sox Road Warriors. Melford delivers the pitch, and that will be taken. First pitch strike here, 0-1 on Serrano. Serrano. Koontz with the lead off of first. Melford will check him and steps off. Hitting the reset button here. We'll step back onto the mound. That pitch will be outside, even the count at 1-1. Serrano will swing through this. Count 1-2. Melford ahead here. Serrano will look to protect the plate and try and poke something out there. Keep the line moving. TK will bust off of first, but will have to go back as Serrano lines this one foul. As Serrano skies this one down the left field line, Dabrowski will run onto it. However, that will be out of play.
Four to 7 the score here. Killer B'S up. See if the Brilliance Sox can make a comeback right here.
Let's see if they can do it. They definitely showed that they can put up a few runs in an inning, as they had a big top of the second 4-run inning.
Very impressive.
I would say so myself. Melford picks to first, keep Koontz close.
That was a good move.
It was a good move. Quick righty move there. We get the ball back, see what he can do with Serrano up at the plate. Count 1-2 here, 1 out in the top of the third. That ball will be lined out to right. Koontz will advance to second, and Serrano will pull up here to first with the single. Jesus Salcedo stepping up to the plate here. See what he can do for this Brilliant Sox lineup. Nimi on deck as Salcedo chops this one foul down the left field line. Koontz taking his lead off a second. Melford checks him. As Salcedo squares up for a bunt, that ball will be thrown into the lefty batter's box here. Count will be even here at 1-1. Melford kicks and delivers. Salcedo will swing through that one. 4-2 here. Still 1 out. In the top of the third. That ball will be taken inside by Salcedo, even the count of 2-2 here.
Man on first and second, 1 out.
Melford just needed weak contact here. Probably get himself out of the inning with this capable Killer B'S infield. As he will step off.
Melford ready for the pitch.
Salcedo ready for the pitch. And Salcedo will strike out looking here for the second out of the inning on a great slider.
Ryan Nemi up to the plate with 2 outs.
Nemi looking to push a run or two across here for the Brilliance Sox. As that pitch will be taken outside, ball 1. Cooper Edwards doing a good job to get to that ball as he wants to keep these runners where they are.
Nemi's 1 for 1 on the day with a sac fly RBI. And a single.
So, man. Nemi will foul this one back. Count will even at 1-1 here. Player manager Mark Demko on deck. Not the first time he's been a player manager before, as he also, well, not managed, but he was a part of the coaching staff with opponent manager Colban Bayless, as that pitch misses just a hair outside. Ball 2. Over in the Pacific Association for the Vallejo Admirals, where Lexington Legends Atlantic League manager PJ Phillips was also, as Nemi just misses this one, fouled back. Deuces are wild here in the top of the third with 2 men on for the Brilliant Sox.
Good swing by Nemi there. He wanted all of that one.
Yeah, he's definitely aggressive up there right now. Definitely trying to make something happen.
He's looking for something big.
Oh, yeah. Koontz taking a rather large lead, steps back. That ball is taken a hair outside to fill the count here. 3-2, 2 outs, top of the third. Big pitch for Melford, and big pitch for hitter Ryan Nemi as well, as he delivers. Both players break, but it will not matter as Nemi is walked and the bases will be loaded here with 2 outs as Mark Demko steps to the plate. Demko with a chance to tie or lead here as he is the go-ahead run at the plate in the top of the third here. Score 4-7. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Melford starts him off. 1-0. Ball outside. Wadi Almonte on deck for the Brilliance. Another good bat, as we've said multiple times. That pitch will be check swung on, but taken for a strike, regardless, evening the count at 1-1 here.
Swing and a miss by Demko. Great pitch by Melford. Slider. Got him.
Melford in the driver's seat here. 1-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Let's see what he can do. And he leaves this one, unfortunately, outside. Deuces are wild once again here. This time for Mark Demko. Known around as well by his nickname, Moose. Where he got that nickname, I do not know. But that's what we call him. That ball will be taken outside. Fill the count 3-2 here. That ball is skied into shallow center field. Dustin Macaluso will be on it to make the catch. And that will be Alex Patton's last pitch of warm-ups, or this will be it, as they're getting ready to throw it down a second here as we start the bottom of the third here. Killer B'S will be up to bat, looking to improve their lead once again. They are in the lead currently with 7 runs to the Brilliance Sox 4. Brilliance Sox will look to hold them here, as Goulet will lead it off here, right fielder for the Killer B'S.
As Alex Patton had to fix the mound last inning out. He was slipping around. Once he got it fixed, he was right in the strike zone, looking good.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. See if he can continue and bring that over into the bottom of the third inning here. That ball is taken for ball 1 to start off this bottom of the third.
Golden Busky, another Cali boy.
Is he? I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. This was a bunt. Pulls it back.
And he will get ball 2 here. Get ahead to a hitter's count here. 2-0. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Where's Golden Busky from in California?
I believe the Bay Area, San Francisco, possibly.
As that pitch misses up and away here.
I know Andres Rios lives right by him.
Yeah, Andres Rios playing here against the Wild Things tonight for the Florence Yalls. Pat delivers. That pitch will be taken for strike 1 on the inner half of the plate. Count now 3-1. I do know Andres Rios from San Diego, California. That will be taken for strike 2, fill up the count 3-2. Pat doing a good job working back here.
Nice pitch by Patton. And Bradley Roberto as well. I think they're all in the same area. Another guy.
Yeah, well, Roberto and Rios grew up together. And Golden Busky will strike out looking here. Looking to toss his bat as though he believed it was ball 4.
Great job by Patton coming back in the count. Looking good.
Yep. Definitely showing some grit as a pitcher there in that at bat. Jake Alvarado stepping in here, lefty hitter. See what he can do. Start up the Brilliance Killer B'S this inning. He will take that one. Looks like a slider that just didn't run enough over the plate. Ball 1.
Alex Patton, leg kick, deal.
And that one is lined high to center field.
Wadi
Almonte does not make the catch, and Alvarado will advance to second base here on that hit. it was a difficult play for Almonte as the sky is pretty hazy at the moment, and he was running back on that into left center field. As Alex Patton will be done for the day, and pitcher Roger On will take the mound. Young pitcher out of New Jersey, played college baseball at Worcester College in Ohio, or Worcester University, I'm not sure which, as he informed me that the college exists on meeting him. Roger will take the rosin bag, and he is a very meticulous person in general. Very neat, very clean, very much wants to make sure he can do the best he can out here every time he takes the mound. Let's see what he can do for the Brilliance Sox here. As he throws from 2 arm slots, he throws over the top as well as submarine now. As a former teammate of On's on the Brilliance Sox, when he was talking about and starting to do throw the ball submarine, I felt like it was a great tool for this pitcher, as it just makes his ball move much more and is able to throw guys off with a different release point. On wearing number 11 for the Brilliance. He will come into this game with 1 out and 1 man on second. Dustin Macaluso on deck with Trey Hunt will be stepping into the box to face On as the first batter for On today. Three innings so far, and the Brilliance have used 3 pitchers. Looks like a staff day for them today. You know, as the season goes on, gotta save those arms.
All right, as the first batter steps to the box, Trey Hunt facing Roger On. Good little matchup right here. Trey Hunt definitely a guy that hunts fastballs.
Yeah, he does. Loves fastballs.
Roger Hahn's a big off-speed guy.
Yeah, and former teammate of his, Trey Hunt, definitely knows that, and will look to find a good pitch to hit. As the first one comes in as a fastball, that'll be 0-1, strike 1 on Hunt.
Great job getting ahead by Roger.
A great first pitch of his outing, as Alvarado takes a few steps off of second base. On coming from the lower arm slot, and Trey Hunt will sky this one, and Wadi Almonte, not having to move much, will make the catch and throw the ball to third as Alvarado slides into third as the throw is offline. Good thinking by player manager, Mark Demko, coming off the base to make that catch and hold Alvarado at third here with 2 outs.
That was a great job by Alvarado right there.
Oh yeah, tagging up, testing the outfielder's arms, as he is one of the quicker players on the Brilliance Killer B'S. Excuse me, Killer B'S do have a very athletic and quick lineup as well, though. As On throws this one submarine by Dustin Macaluso, who will swing through it for strike 1 of this at bat. And Dustin Macaluso will chop this one to shortstop. Salcedo will come up, make the play, and throw it to Peretti.
Great job by Roger On.
Yeah, good job by Roger On getting the Brilliance Sox back in the dugout without adding to their lead. As we look to start off the top of the fourth here, Wadi Almonte will lead it off for the Brilliant Sox, as Ray Melford will step in for his fourth inning of work here at Washington Wild Things Park. Score 4-7. B's with the lead here with 3 hits. Melford delivers the pitch and throws that one way inside. Count 1-0. Jacob Bockley getting loose over on the on-deck circle as Melford delivers his pitch. And that will be outside. Count 2-0. Melford comes set, delivers the pitch. And that pitch will also be way inside. There looks to be a little bit of movement over here in the Killer B'S bullpen as another former Brilliant Sox, as this pitch is taken for ball 4, way outside. Former Brilliant Sox Keaton Sullivan, recently acquired by the Killer B'S, will warm up in the bullpen. Sullivan, known as one of the hardest throwers here in the Yinzer, seen him top out at about 95 since he's gotten here. Sits a low 90s, usually like around 91 to 92, 93. Very strong arm here. As Melford delivers the pitch, that will be a strike as Almonte takes a very aggressive secondary lead here, but will return to first base here as Cooper Edwards came up ready to throw. Count 0-1 on Bockley here. Almonte breaking for second as this ball is flared out down the left field line and will go out of play by the Brilliant Sox bullpen. Count 0-2. Melford looking to get either a weak contact or a strikeout here, some type of out, as he is way ahead here. Bockley looking to protect. Melford with the pitch, and that ball is hit wide out into left center. They will send Almonte as the ball is still in the outfield. They will get it into Nick Dabrowski, and Jacob Bockley will have himself an RBI double here to improve the Brilliance score to 5, as the score is now 5-7. Killer B's only up 2 now. Tying run at the plate, Dante Preddy. Guy known to swing it a little bit. Let's see what he can do here. Looks as if Cage Cascone is also standing by in the Killer B's bullpen. He might be an option as well for these B's as Melford delivers this pitch. And that will hit Preddy. And Preddy will get first base on the first pitch of his at-bat. TK Koontz now stepping up to the plate. Only after manager Colbon Bayless will come out to have a word with pitcher Melford. And Melford looks to be taken out of the game here, yes, as Colbon Bayless will take the ball from him. And he is calling on pitcher Keaton Sullivan. I was speaking with him yesterday as he warmed up yesterday to come in to pitch as well, and did not come in. He's excited to get ready to go for this Killer B's team, and we're excited to see what he does for them. This will be Sullivan's Killer B's debut, as I had mentioned before. He was originally with the Brilliant Sox And before that, played a little bit in the Frontier for Gateway. The Gateway Grizzlies.
Flamethrower.
Yes, absolute flamethrower, as I mentioned before. Throws in the mid to low 90s.
He's got a good little arsenal on him.
Yeah, he is bounced around a little bit this year, as he was part of the group who went to Winnipeg to pitch for Sioux City in the American Association. Played with the Joliet Slammers this year before being moved over to the Gateway Grizzlies, and is now here, has made his way here to the Killer B'S bullpen. Looking to move up soon, as he is a very enticing prospect. This man can throw curveballs, changeups, splitters. Obviously, that very, very hot heater he's got.
Very nice guy, too.
Oh, great guy. Love to be around him.
Very positive. Good team guy.
Definitely.
Good guy to have on your team. A lot of those guys in this league.
Yeah, you can say the same about a lot of guys out here.
Absolutely.
TK Koontz will be the first batter to step up and face Sullivan in the top of the fourth. No outs. Runners on first and second. They've already scored one run here.
Little meeting.
It looks like there might have been a miscommunication here with their preparation beforehand. However, it looks like they have sorted that out pretty quickly, as they will head back to their respective positions. And Koontz will get back into the box shortly. Sullivan sets, kicks, and deals. And that ball will be right down the middle here. 4 strike 1 to Koontz. Koontz, being his former teammate, knows what he is capable of, knows what Sullivan is capable of. And we'll definitely be a little selective, looking for a mistake from Sullivan here as he deals. And that is a curveball that will be check swung on, and the umpire will say he did not go around. Count will be even at 1-1 here. Looks as if Keaton Slack is warming up over here in the Brilliance Sox bullpen. Probably going to go in as Koontz lines this one to dead center field. Macaluso will throw it back to Sullivan, opting to cut it, as the bases will now be loaded. No run scoring on that hit. However, it was a hard hit ball by Koontz.
Yeah, great hit by Koontz right there. Hunting the fastball, gets what he wants, pieces it up right up the middle.
Great contact. And now power hitter number 69, Buser, will step up to the plate and see if he can push the Brilliance ahead, as the leading run, the go-ahead run, is on first currently with no outs here in the top of the fourth. See what Sullivan can do. That ball will be taken probably a little high for ball 1 of this at-bat. The runners, respectively, will take their leads off their bases as Sullivan delivers the 1-0. And that will be swung on and missed. Runners opting to stay at their bases, as the ball does get past Cooper Edwards on at the plate. He will recover it as Sullivan will cover home plate and will now walk back to the pitcher's mound.
It is 5-7 Killer B'S.
That it is, Mike Brown. That it is. Sullivan comes set. kicks, deals, and delivers this one high and outside, more just high, on the outer half of the plate, however. For ball 2 of this at-bat, count 2-1, still no outs here. 1 run for the Brilliance in the top of this 4th inning. Bases loaded. Sullivan will deliver this pitch, and that will be a strike on the foul ball. Fouled straight back. Buser was on it just a little late. Probably off the end of the bat a little bit too, as it looked like he had the extent to get to that one. Count is 2-2 here, no outs. Let's see if Sullivan can hold this Brilliance Sox lineup and get the first out of the inning. As he throws this one inside to fill the count up.
That ball ran a ton, Max.
Yeah, it did. Probably either a slider from him or a splitter. His splitter tends to do that sometimes, as I've caught it a few times.
That's not a bad thing.
No, not at all. He throws it well, too. Learned a few things from him about it, as I used to throw splitter and always looking to improve, even if I'm not throwing the pitch now, as Keaton Sullivan will punch out Buser. Buser will have a word with the umpire really quick, just asking him, where that ball might have been. That's it. Sullivan definitely happy to get a strikeout there. That is a huge strikeout here, as 1 ground ball could get him out of this inning.
Huge at bat right there.
That was a huge spot for Keaton Sullivan, 100%.
Good job by Sullivan.
Serrano, yes, good job by Sullivan. Serrano up at bat, the 0-0, and that looks like a hanging curveball, and it will get past Cooper Edwards, and Jacob Bockley will score here to bring the Brilliance Sox within 1 run of the Killer B'S lead. Men on 2nd and 3rd now. Count 1-0 to Serrano. Am I right? Let's see if Sullivan can protect the lead here. As the double play opportunity has been taken away, at least on the forces. You never know with the tag and a force out. As this ball is flared out to the left field line, and Alvarado will not make the play, and the umpire will call the ball fair. And both runs will score, and the Brilliance will take the lead here.
Great job by Serrano.
Great job by Serrano. However, that was an odd play there, as Alvarado did lay out or slide, and it looked as if that ball might have fallen into his glove in foul territory. But once again, does not matter what we say. It's all about what the umpire says. And Joe has been doing a heck of a job back there all season.
Yeah, so he's going to be tough back there, fighting through all of it. We really appreciate him.
Oh, of course. I've spoken about it before, but I'll say it again. He loves being around these guys. He knows we're all passionate about the game. And we all just want to do the best we can. He's out there no different, wants to do the best he can as well, as Jenny Boyce will step up to the plate here. Serrano on first, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. 4 runs so far for these Brilliant Sox. Sullivan kicking and dealing, and he will fire a fastball into the dirt here. Count 1-0.
Really heated that one up.
Oh, yeah. That one looked like it came in quick. Nimi on deck. That pitch will be taken inside half of the plate. Count will be even at 1-1 here. Boyce, as I mentioned earlier, has been on somewhat of a hot streak. A few extra base hits here. Home run mixed in there as well. Let's see what he can do against Sullivan. As this ball is thrown over his head, Serrano will slide into second here with a base taken on a pass ball, or a wild pitch, I should say. Count 2-1 to Boyce. Sullivan taking a second. Boys will foul this one back down the right field line. Count 2-2 here. 1 out. 1 man on second. Score is 8-7 Brilliance Sox here in the top of the fourth. Crazy how quick a game of baseball can change, as Killer B'S were up 6-0 in the top of the after the first inning, as Jimmy Boyce fouls that one over the backstop, landing on the roof of Washington Wild Things Park. Boyce stepping back in, really looking to get a hit here and continue to extend this Brilliance lead. Ball be taken low and away. Count 3-2. Sullivan sets, delivers. That ball will be taken up, and Serrano will get to third as Cooper Edwards did not see where that ball went.
Solely sitting at 90-91.
Sounds about right. Mimi stepping up to the plate with runners on the corners. Here in this 8-7 ball game. Looking to extend this lead as he has one runner in scoring position and another guy at first. Boyce is a rather aggressive base runner as well. So let's see if he tries to snag second here. As Sullivan delivers a heater on the outside half of the plate, it will be called ball one here to Nimi. Count 1-0. Double play possibility with some weak contact here. Sullivan can get a rollover. And that will be a check swing, call strike one. Count is even at 1-1 here.
Good job by Sully to get one in there.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to work here.
Ryan Nemi coming alive with a bat.
Yeah, he's doing well from the dish today. Was that 2 singles?
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Curveball.
Curveball taken for ball 2. Trey Hunt trying to help out his pitcher here. Let him know what he sees, as Hunt is very good at spotting certain things like that. As Sullivan delivers this pitch, strike 2. Umpire took a little while to make the call, as there was a check swing on it, and I believe he said he did come around on that. Even the count at 2-2. Let's see if Sullivan can get another out here, possibly get out of the inning with the right pitch. Just got to throw the right pitch. In a league like this, too, he can definitely dominate throwing at the speed he does. That's another check swing. He will be called on the swing. Strike 3. That is 2 outs here in the top of the fourth here for the Killer B'S. Hopefully going to stop the bleeding here, as player manager Mark Demko steps up to the plate, as he would like to do the opposite, and he would like to keep extending this lead, give his pitchers some insurance here. Sullivan delivers a pitch up and away here for ball 1 on Demko. Sullivan talking it over again with Trey Hunt, as he is a veteran here, as he looks ready to deliver the 1-0 here. And that pitch is taken up on the check swing by Demko. Almonte, another threat, once again, getting loose over here in the on-deck circle. Keaton Slat still in the Brilliance Sox bullpen, warming up, as Sullivan delivers. And that is strike 1 here on the outer half. Count 2-1. Serrano taking his lead from third. Boyce taking his lead from first. Sullivan delivering the pitch. And that pitch is low and inside, brushing Demko back off the plate. Count is now 3-1. 2 outs here.
Boyce looks like he's playing it safe on first base with 2 outs.
You know, they just got the lead. There's no need to stop the inning here. Definitely trusts his manager, Mark Demko, to come up big for them this inning, as there is a lot of space in right center as of right now. And he is a lefty, so he can hit it out there very easily. As he swings through this one for strike 2, count is full. 2 outs here. Men on the corners.
Big at bat right here.
Big pitch right here. Ball 4 loads the bases. Strikeout gets him out of here. Especially with somebody like Almonte on deck. Delivers. And Boyce will take off too. They get Serrano out as he made a break for home. And Cooper Edwards picked it up immediately on the ball 4 call and threw him out to Nick Dabrowski at third base, who was waiting, ready to tag. And that will end the inning for the Brilliance Sox, who scored 4 runs on a few hits. There were no errors, and there's 1 man left on base, as Demko did not make it to first before the out was called.
Good bat by Demko there, though.
Oh yeah, work to count. That's what you see from a veteran though, like Demko. Demko's been around for a while. He's great at what he does.
Absolutely. Roger on.
Roger on takes the mound. And it looks as if we're ready to start off the bottom of the 4th here. Score 8-7. Brilliant Sox as they took the lead at the top of this inning. Roger on still on the mound for the Brilliance. And Josh Goulet going to lead it off here for the Killer B'S, looking to take back their lead, which they are more than capable of doing as they put up 6 in the first. Roger on, getting his sign. Kicks and deals. And Goulet will swing at the first pitch. Count 0-1. Goulet stepping back in the box. On comes set. The 0-1. That is popped up. Center fielder Greg Smith won't have to do much here as he makes the first out of the inning. Roger on getting his first out in 2 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th.
Good job by Roger on right there.
Yeah, Roger On's just getting those weak contact outs here.
Keeping the hitters on their toes.
Yes, sir.
Roger comes set. 1 out. Deal. Strike. Way to get ahead by on.
That ball was taken on the inner half of the plate. Good spot by Roger on.
Absolutely, as Dabrowski gets ready for the pitch. Submarine. Blowing it. Good job by On. Changed up the arm angles. It's what he does best. Absolutely, Submarine. He does a great job with it, too.
Yeah, as I've said before, and I'll say it again, I really believe that that's his true arm slot. He worked very well from that low arm slot as he throws this one over the top, and that will be inside for ball 2. Count 2-1, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Two Bags is over here getting loose over in the on-deck circle. Looking to do something for the B's after Goulet. As Goulet swings at this one, that is flown into center field. Oh, excuse me. Goulet was the last out, but he did the same thing as Nick Dabrowski here, popping up, this time to shallow center field. And Brett Smith will be on it again to make the play, collecting both outs in this bottom of the 4th inning.
Great job by Roger On.
Tommy Baggett stepping up to the plate here, seeing if he can do anything against On. As the efforts thus far this inning have been fruitless for the Killer B's as On delivers the pitch, and Baggett smacks this one into left field. That one is back, and that one will be gone. Yeah, that one is gone. Tommy Two Bags going yard. Might as well call him Tommy Four Bags today, as he takes a handoff from manager Colbon Bayless and jogs into home plate. Score is now tied 8-8. Big hit from Tommy Baggett here.
Does a fastball. Good pitch by On getting over, but Tommy is just such a great hitter. He's been hot lately here.
Yeah, he timed them up perfectly and put all of that barrel on that bat. On that ball. Excuse me. Stanziano standing in as Roger On delivers the 0-0, and that will be called a strike on the inner half of the plate. Count 0-1 here.
Good job getting ahead by Roger.
Yes, sir. 2 outs here with 1 hit and 1 home run for an RBI for Tommy Baggett here to tie the game. And this pitch will be submarine behind Stanziano. Good job to avoid getting hit by that, as he wants to put some wood on that ball too. Stanziano will chop this one to third. Demko will not come up with the ball, as that will be a single for Christian Stanziano.
Tough play to make right there, right in the gap.
Definitely a tough one, especially when it's chopping like that on this wet turf.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that is not an easy thing to do. A ball skipping and slipping all over the place, and it's slick once they get into the glove. However, it works out here for Stanziano as catcher Cooper Edwards steps up to the plate now, seeing if he can keep the line moving here for this Killer B's lineup. As that pitch will be taken low and inside here for ball 1.
Roger On gets ready for the pitch.
As Cooper Edwards skies this one high. Ryan Neame looking to get under it. He will make the catch for the 3rd out of the inning, as the Killer B's are able to tie it here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 run on 1 hit, the home run from Tommy Baggett. 1 man left on base here.
Great at bat by Tommy there.
Oh, yeah.
Clutch for his team.
Huge. You do not want to put up a 0 after losing the lead. That'll keep this game very interesting. And let's see if the Brilliance can take this lead back.
Looks like Roger will go back out there as the thing goes quiet.
It looks like it. Either that or Slack doesn't want to waste too many bullets in over there, taking a little break in between innings. Sullivan will come back out for the Killer B's, hoping to improve on his last inning. This is a persistent lineup from both sides, as neither of them want to drop this game. Killer B's trying to keep their position in first, as the Brilliance are trying to move up and just crash the party on all these other teams. And we're ready to start it off here in the top of the fifth. Wadi Almonte once again leading off for the Brilliance Sox. Seeing if he can get them out to an early start here in the top of the fifth. Due up this inning after him, we have Jacob Bockley. And then after him, I believe, yes, we have first baseman Peretti, as this ball is taken for ball one. That was an odd play as he laid down the bunt. However, I don't think he made contact with it. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that was actually a foul bunt. I think it bounced off the bat and hit him in the foot, and that is why Cooper Edwards tried to put the tag on him. Sullivan looking to shut the Brilliance down here, put up a 0. And that is a hard thrown fastball to a hard chopper to Trey Hunt, who will make the throw on the run. Pretty play from Hunt there at shortstop. Hunt's a guy who's got incredible range, as he also plays all outfield positions. Can definitely flip it over at third base and second base as well. But he's just entertaining to watch over here at short. Genuinely, he is always getting that, like pretty much everything, all on that left side of the field here, and up the middle as well. As Jacob Bockley steps in here with one out in the top of the fifth, trying to regain that lead. As Sullivan throws an absolute fireball down the middle. 4-strike-1 here.
Great job by Sully getting ahead.
Yes, sir.
Starting him off with 1 strike. Good job.
Yeah, he's pounding the zone much more aggressively this inning. As that one is left up and away.
I like the splitter on that pitch.
I think so. Came in a lot slower, but seemed to have hung up there a little bit as the count evens at 1-1 here. Sullivan sets, and here's the 1-1. And Bockley will slap that one foul down the left field line very deep here. Actually completely out of view of us, so we really can't see how far it went, but that ball looks like it went a mile foul.
That was a fastball in the outside corner.
Yeah, and Bockley was able to just tap it off the field with the end of his bat there. Good job by Bockley getting the bat to the ball. The count is now 1-2 with 1 out. Here in the top of the fifth. Score tied at 8. And Bockley flares this one out down the left field line. And it actually, I think it went over foul.
Yeah, good job by Bockley staying on that heater again.
Yeah.
Tailed foul.
He's going to fight those off until Sullivan either walks him or is finally able to blow one by him. However, I think Bockley could get a hit. He is a very, very good hitter. As I've said before, arguably the best in this Brilliant Sox lineup. As he smacks this one high and deep to center field, Macaluso back on it, and he will camp under it and make the catch here for the second out on the top of the fifth.
360, batting average on the season by Bockley.
Yeah, as I said before, great hitter, and his numbers show.
Now to the plate, Peretti, catcher, first baseman this game. As comes set, ready for the pitch. Sullivan, 2 outs now, pitching a great inning so far. Peter,
As that one is blown by him. 0-1 count on Peretti with 2 outs here. Definitely where Sullivan wanted to be.
absolutely.
With 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. That one is fouled back hard. Peretti just missing that one. Count now 0-2.
Great job by Sullivan.
Yeah, let's see if Sullivan can get out of here. As stated before, Sullivan is just an absolute competitor on the mound there, trying to get it by everybody as quick as they can. As Peretti chops this one, Hunt on it, throw on the run again for the third out of the inning to retire the side. That is no runs on no hits, no errors, and no men left on base.
Great job by Sullivan getting out of that. 3 up, 3 down.
Exactly. Now let's see who comes out here for this Brilliance Sox team. It will be Roger On again. Back on the mound for his third inning the third inning he's appeared in. And this will be his second full inning of work as he came in with, I believe, 2 outs in his relief spot. With that throw down a second, we are here to start it off in the bottom of the 5th. Score still tied. Goulet will lead it off for the Killer B'S here, looking to make something happen in this game of tug of war they've been playing in the last 2 innings. They both got their hands on that W. Just depends on what team wants it more and is going to rip it out of the other team's hands.
Roger Hunt getting ready for another good inning. Bockley is ready for the pitch.
Delivers. And that pitch will be taken for strike 1 here on the outer half of the plate. Count 0-1 here on Goulet to start us off here in the bottom of the 5th. Submarine pitch, and that will be chopped foul by Goulet. Count 0-2 here. Roger on in the driver's seat. And this man, I will tell you, drives carefully. He will not be looking to make a mistake here.
Alvarado on deck.
Yes, that is a threat on the base paths.
Strike
that
3.
pitch will be called on the inner half of the plate for strike 3. Goulet, looking at that pitch, you might have thought that was a little inside. But 2 strikes, anything close. Got to put some wood on it. Got to protect.
Great job by On.
Great job by On making that pitch look like it wasn't in the zone. As I said before, he threw that one submarine. He has a ton of movement on his fastball when he throws it from that slot. Alvarado will step up to the plate, try and make something happen here. The 0-0 outside, ball 1.
Alvarado getting ready. Trying to get on base here. He's got 1 out. Fastball inside, big swing and a miss. Counts now 1-1.
He was looking to put that one on another planet.
Absolutely. That was a huge hack right there.
Yeah. On's fastball can look pretty fat to hitters, which is very good for him, especially from that submarine slot. As this one is fouled off into the the third baseline stands.
Great job by Roger.
And when I say that, it's just when he throws it from there, as I said before, all that movement, when it looks fat like that, you can get a lot of swing and misses when it just ducks out of the way of the barrel. Hunt on deck for the Killer B'S, hoping to have a guy on to move over. As On throws this one really inside, actually must have deflected off of Alvarado a little bit, as he will get the hit by pitch and advance to first base, as Hunt will step up to the plate and look to make something happen here. Alvarado, not the guy you want to hit here, as he is very aggressive on the base path and has a ton of speed. Easily could take a bagger here, 1 or 2 at least. while he's on the bases. He's going to try and get himself in scoring position because he wants his B's to get out in front here. As Trey Hunt smacks this one in the left, that will be over the fence. 2-run home run for Trey Hunt here to take the lead. 10-8 Killer B's here.
That's Trey Hunt's 5th home run of the season.
Yeah, and he was due. He's been on the fence the whole time. Does the finger roll on as he's around in third base for Cole Baez. He is hyped up, and that Killer B's dugout must be on the same energy right now, as that was a big hit by Trey Hunt.
Trey Hunt hunting fastballs, and he got one right where I wanted it, and he did exactly what he wanted to do.
Looks like Roger Allen's day will be done here as they call Keaton Slack in from the bullpen. Yes, Ilan Trishita standing in for manager Mark Nemko as he's at third base, and now Slatt will come to the mound here. Both pitchers for both teams, both named Keaton, both last names starting with an S. That is an odd coincidence. They are the only 2 Keatons I know.
Yeah, something special.
Something special, I guess. I don't know. I just thought it was an odd coincidence. Slack, a two-way player, also plays, I believe, the outfield. But I will make sure I am correct. Excuse me, he is also an infielder. Keaton Slatt with 20 strikeouts and 16 and a third innings of work thus far this season. Macaluso will step into the box here. And that pitch will be delivered from Slack. First pitch, 1-0. That was high and inside.
Macaluso dives out of the way.
Yes, he does, as that pitch will be taking 4-2 as well. Macaluso this time in the driver's seat as Slack delivers, and he will hit that ball hard on the ground down the third base line, and it will be foul in the Brilliance bullpen. Count now 2-1 on Macaluso. And the pitch fouled back. Even the count at 2-2.
Good job by Slack coming back 2 strikes in a row.
Yeah, let's see if we can get that out. And he will throw this one inside, fill the count as Macaluso gets out of the way of that one just barely. As he does not want to get on base for free, although he would welcome it. This man would much rather hit. And the pitch, as he drives this one, left field foul. Count remains 3-2, 1 out here. Nobody on base after the home run by Trey Hunt. B's now hitting with a lead here in the bottom of the 5th. And this one is flared out to shallow left. Shortstop Wadi Almonte will be on it for the second out of the inning. Josh Goulet, first baseman, stepping up to the plate here against Keaton Slack, who was able to get his first out. And the pitch. And that one will be taken low on the check swing from Goulet. Ball 1. Count 1-0. Keaton Sullivan sets and deals. This ball low and inside. Ball 2. Count 2-0. Goulet way ahead here. Let's see what Slack can do. He came back from 2-0 before. Let's see if he can do it again as he deals. And that pitch will be called strike 1 here. Count 2-1 to Josh Goulet. Nick Dabrowski on deck. Not to be confused with Josh Goulet. As Slack kicks and deals. This one is skied to center field, shallow center field. Wadi Almonte and Brett Smith on it. Smith calls him off to catch the 3rd out of the inning. That will be 2 runs for the Killer B'S here to take the lead 10-8 on 2 hits, 1 being a home run from Trey Hunt. No errors and 1 man. Yeah, 1 man? No, nobody left on base here. We will now enter the top of the 6th here. Keaton Sullivan still on the mound, looking to hold this lead here for the Killer B'S. And with that throw out a second, we are ready to start it off here in the top of the 6th. Brilliance Sox looking to try and regain their lead that was once lost, or that is lost in the last inning in the top of the 6th here. TK Koontz stepping up to the box. Sullivan with the pitch, and Koontz will swing through that pitch inside for strike 1 here. Koontz having a pretty good day. Got a hit or 2 in there for him. I think a walk as well. And Sullivan delivers. And that pitch is down the middle, taken for strike 2. Sullivan in the driver's seat. 0-2.
Looked like a curveball right there.
I think it was.
Good job by Sully.
Yeah. Definitely. Couldn't agree with you more there. As that pitch is a fastball up, taken for ball 1. Check swing from Koontz. He definitely liked what he saw, but had the discipline to hold back on it. Sullivan here comes set, kicks and deals, and that will be ball 2. Count even at 2-2. No outs here in the top of the 6th. Koontz trying to do something for his team. And the 2-2. That is swung on inside pitch, popped up, shallow left center. Hunt will be on it and make the catch for the 1st out of the inning. Was a good at bat by Koontz as he worked the count to 2-2 after being Down 0-2. Buser stepping up to the plate here. See what he can do for his team now. Trying to spark some life into this Brilliance offense.
Fastball by Sullivan. Swing and a miss. That's really heated him up right there. As he comes set to the pitch, starts off with a strike, getting ahead on the hitters again. Good job by Sully. Late kick, deal, pitch, swing and a miss. Sullivan gassing him up. Sitting in the low nines today. Great job here. Let's see what he does on this 0-2 count. 1 out. He's up by 2. Another fastball.
Oh, and he will check swing that. Excuse me, Mike Brown. I thought he went around. However, he had the discipline to hold back. 1-2 count here. Sullivan attacking the zone this inning. Love to see it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3.
Love to see it.
Blown away corner. Great job.
Great spot by Keaton Sullivan. As Brett Smith, center fielder for the Brilliance Sox, will step up to the plate here. Jimmy Boyce on deck for the Brilliance Sox. This is an inning where they may be down 2 outs, but they really need a run here, as that would spark some life into this Brilliance Sox team. They've done it once. That inning can strike twice. Sullivan delivers the 0-0, and that pitch will be called high for ball 1.
Counts now 1 ball, no strikes. Brett Smith in the box. Brett Smith looking to get a single here or something. Got to get some runs back for the Brilliance. Nice ball up, misses. Counts now 2 balls, no strikes. Good eye by Brett Smith in this duel.
Brett Smith has been very meticulous at the plate as well. Seeing pitches, working counts, looking for his pitch. Brett Smith swinging through this pitch, count 2-1. He wanted to send that one to the moon. I don't know if anybody else thought that, but I certainly did. He took a very healthy hack on that pitch. Sullivan dealing the 2-1. That will be low and outside. Count now 3-1 on Brett Smith with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th.
Let's see if he can get on base here. Brett Smith looking to start it off for the Brilliance squad.
He's definitely a threat if he can get on base here. This man is quick and he can steal bags as he chops this one foul to
Runs it full.
fill the count. Yeah, fill the count up. 3-2. Exciting at bat, Mike Brown. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Yes, exactly. 2 very good players at their positions facing off here in the top of the 6th in this close game.
This count's now full. Brett Smith looking to get something going here. Sullivan trying to shut it down for his team. Fastball, fouls it off.
Brett Smith doing a good job to fight off that pitch. As anything close, as I said earlier in the game, you gotta fight it off. You gotta get your pitch, or force the pitcher to make a mistake.
Count full again. 6 pitch at bat, going on 7.
And this ball is hit hard on the ground to Stanzione, who will not be able to come up and make the play.
Absolute barrel right there. Hard to make that play.
Yeah, would you say that's an error? Or
Absolute barrel.
It was an absolute barrel. He hit that ball hard. Faster comes in, the quicker it gets out, though.
I'd call that an error. It was right at him.
I would say so, too. He should have came up with the play. player, is this? Excuse me, that is Jimmy Boyce here. As Brett Smith breaks for second, Cooper Edwards will not make a throw here as Smith slides into second base safely with a stolen bag.
Great job by Brett. Boy's trying to score a run here.
Yes, he is.
Sullivan gets set for the pitch.
Delivers. And that ball is chopped to Trey Hunt. Trey Hunt on the run, making the throw, and he will be in there safe with an infield single as well. Jimmy Boyce.
Good job by Boyce. Right in the gap. Tough play to make.
Cole Bombale is coming out to have a word with his pitcher as the tying run has just made it safely on base.
Some meeting on the mound. Sullivan will stay there for his team, Killer B'S, as they have a lead of 2 runs in this 8-10 ball game with 2 outs and a runner on first and third base. Brett Smith on third, Jimmy Boyce on first. Ryan Nemi comes up to the plate, 2 for 2 on the day with a sacrifice fly, RBI, and 2 singles. Let's see what he can make happen and see if Sullivan can shut it down for his squad, the Killer B'S. Big swing, fly out to left field. And that ends the inning on what could have been a big threat for the B's.
Yeah, great for the Bees here to avoid possible damage to their lead by leaving men on. 2 men on, to be specific, as they will have no runs on 1 hit and 1 error and 2 men left on base.
The Slack gets the ball and gets ready to get this inning started with Nick Dabrowski coming up to bat.
Keaton Slack looking to hold this Killer Bees offense to their lead right now.
Dabrowski.
That pitch is taken inside for ball 1. Very close on the plate. Competitive pitch here from Keaton Slack. Probably borderline pitch as he delivers the 1-0. And Dabrowski will foul this one back, just missing it as it goes straight back like that. We don't have game changer. Cool.
It's tied.
Sorry about that, folks. That was fellow Killer Bees pitcher, Alex Jacobs. As Dabrowski drives this one to left center, it will get down as he will get extra bases on this one, no doubt. He will pull in a second with a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 6th. As I was saying before, that was Alex Jacobs looking for the pitch count as we are trying to manage the bullpen over here for the Killer Bees. helping out in any way he can. Definitely try and check in and watch a game if Jacobs is pitching, because it's definitely going to be a fun game to watch, as he's been dominant as of late and consistent this entire season. Tommy Two Bags stepping up to the plate. Baggett will face Keaton Slack on this 0-0 count. Slack with the 0-0, and that would be fouled back to make the count 0-1 here.
Keaton Slack, ready for the pitch. Leg kick. Deal. Grab
Nice.
the ball.
Shot to second. Boyce making a clean play on it, throwing it to Peretti for the first out of the inning as Dabrowski advances to third. Probably not what Baggett wanted, but it will work for the B's as they have a possibility to push another run by as they only have one out in the inning. And Christian Stanziano stepping up to the plate here, trying to do something for his Killer B's.
One down. Slack gets ready. Fastball inside. Starts to count with 1 ball and no strikes.
Definitely what you want to see if you're the B's.
Slack, another California guy.
Yes, he is.
Dabrowski, not a big lead on third base. Fastball up. Counts out 2 balls, no strikes. Look to advance this Killer B lead.
Yep. That's exactly what they want.
Looks like they've got Macaluso in the bullpen.
Yes, Macaluso definitely been able to throw an inning or two, as that pitch misses low here for ball number 3. Correct, Mike Brown?
That's right.
Yep. As I was saying before, Macaluso had an appearance on the mound for Sioux City.
Strike.
That pitch is taken for a strike.
It was a curveball. Good by Slack.
Definitely something that you're not expecting to see on a 3-0 count.
Well, his fastball's up, so he threw a curveball to try to find the zone again. Good strategy if you leave it up.
Successful. He's there. 3-1.
There it is.
Stanziano lines this one out to right center, and that will score Nick Dabrowski as Stanziano pulls up at first with a single, RBI single here in the bottom of the 6th. As containing this Killer B's lineup is no easy task by any means.
Macaluso, who's coming on next, actually was a relief pitcher in college as well. Been known to close out some games. And Slack's going to look for a ground ball here to get him out of the inning.
Cooper Edwards stepping up to the plate on the 0-0.
Edwards gets ready for the pitch as Slack comes set. Not a big lead. Oh,
And he catches Stanziano.
caught in a pickle.
Salcedo trying to get to him, and
With the
he
dive.
will make the tag.
Great play. Way to get out of that for Slack. It's a big play for Slack.
Yeah, that's huge for Slack. He definitely needed that.
Very sneaky lead, that's for sure. Checked him. Then when he looked away, started walking towards the bag. Got caught.
Looked like he caught him on his heels. Wasn't really a big lead. However, the ball did beat him to first, so
Right.
he had no choice but to run to second. Edwards now stepping in. Nobody on. 2 outs. Much different look from before with 1 out, 1 man on. As that pitch is called strike 1. And I just want to point out how Jesus Salcedo, shortstop for the Brilliance, just showed off some of his speed there, catching up to the guy and tagging him before he could dive into first base. There's nobody at first for him. As Cooper Edwards takes this pitch from Slack, low and away, count 1-1 here. And Slack with the 1-1 pitch here. And that pitch is left outside. Ball 2, count 2-1 here.
Slack comes set for the pitch. Leg kicks. Deals. Fastball outside corner. Called a ball. Just missed.
And Bockley did the best he could
just missed. Low and away. Good pitch. Also good call. Just missed the corner. As Golden B'S comes up the hit. Golden B'S
stepping in here, seeing what he can do with one man on, one runner on base. Here for him in the bottom of the sixth. Yes, bottom of the sixth. Slack deals, and that pitch runs up and almost hits Golden B'S.
That ran in.
And up. Golden B'S stepping back in here with the 1-0 count. Got a little ahead in this AB as Slack kicks and deals. And that pitch is taken for a strike, probably shooting the knees there.
Good adjustment by Slack right there.
Count is 1-1 here. As Slack goes to deliver the 1-1 here. And Golden B'S will swing through that one. And the count is now 1-2 as the umpire is signaling.
Golden B'S, good little barrel right here is what he's looking for to advance his runners. Good pick move.
Slack thinks he can get another one. However, I believe the Killer B'S are wiser to this now as they just lost a runner.
That's a good pick move right there.
It was. Slack doing his best to try and control this run game for the B's as he knows that they are all aggressive. As that pitch is low and away, count even at 2-2. Deuces are wild here in the bottom of the sixth. Alvarado on deck. More speed coming up.
That's 3-2s on the board.
It is.
Fastball in. Just misses.
Fill up the count here. 3-2.
It's a big at bat here, Marleville.
Yes, it is.
3-2, 2 outs. Runner on first. Golden B'S, good barrel. Alvarado, very quick feet. See if he can put him away.
Let's see what happens. And Golden B'S will take that pitch for ball 4 and advance to first base as Cooper Edwards advances to second base. And Alvarado will step in the box, lefty hitter here.
Dangerous Trey Hunt on deck.
And they're calling a block here. That will advance Cooper Edwards and Golden B'S to second and third. Alvarado up now with 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. That is a big call by our umpire Joe here for the Killer B'S.
Yeah, I've got to say, it was a good call right there.
Alvarado stepping in the box here. Ready to hit here, score some runs. And that ball is hit hard down the left field line. It will be foul into the stands. Count 0-2 here. 2 outs. Bottom of the sixth.
I think this is a great at bat by Alvarado. 0-2, but he's really piecing up the fastball.
And that is another block, and that will score Cooper Edwards here. And Golden B'S will advance to third base, improving the lead for the Killer B'S 12-8. They have a 4-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. Alvarado stepping back in the box here. Slack deals, and that ball is fouled back onto the rooftop of Washington Wild Things Park.
Alvarado really swinging here.
Yep. was a healthy hack. Keaton Slack ready to deliver the 0-2 count, the 0-2 pitch here. And that ball is skied to left field. Ryan Nemi back. And he will make the catch for the third out of the bottom of the sixth. As the Killer B'S will score 2 runs this inning off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Sullivan will come in here and attempt to close it out for these Killer B'S. B's looking to pick up a win here after dropping one to the Brilliance Sox yesterday. That pitch is fouled by Mark Demko to lead off this inning. At the top of the 7th. Sullivan ahead right now, 0-1, as he gets ready to set up on the mound and get his sign.
Counts 1-1. Is just as 1-1.
Umpire Joe having a quick conversation with the GM. Joe Torre over here. Sullivan delivers. That pitch is left up and out to Demko. 2-1 count. Sullivan deals the 2-1, and that pitch is low and inside here. Count 3-1 here on player manager Mark Demko. And with the 3-1, that'll just miss just a hair outside by Sullivan. and Demko will advance to first base.
Great eye by Demko. He's got a good eye up there. Veteran eye really comes into play. Waddy comes up to bat. Clutch hitter and clutch position player makes those plays that you dream about as a pitcher. Really save you sometimes.
Yeah.
Sullivan gets ready. Demko with a handsome lead over there. Waddy looking to move him over. Fastball.
They're trying to stay in this game here, as is the top of the seventh, and Keaton Sullivan is looking to shut the door on this game with their commanding 4-run lead, as the score is 12-8 here. Killer B'S.
Sullivan gets ready for the pitch. It's Waddy.
Demko breaks the second, and Cooper Edwards goes to throw, and the throw is offline. Hunt doing a good job to collect it, as Demko will pull up to second base with a stolen base here.
Yep, great job by Demko removing that double play ball.
Count 1-1.
Kicks and deals. Fastball runs in on him. Counts now 2 balls and 1 strike. Bockley on deck. Dangerous hitter from the Brilliance Sox. Batted .360 on the season.
Unfortunately, you can only hope to bring them within 1 with a home run here if Waddy can get on base. Waddy swings through this one. Count even at 2s. Sullivan looking to collect his first out of the 7th. And that ball will miss low. Count full now, 3-2.
Good eye by Waddy. Counts full now. So important at bat right. Checks the runner, kicks, deals, ball.
Makes the play himself.
Sullivan has it.
And he runs back to the base. You know, it's definitely nice, even if everybody's safe around, just because now there's a force out to any base and still a double play opportunity.
Both runners on base have some wheels and can run. This is a great position for the Brilliance Sox to be in. Try to get the lead runner. But Demko slid in there safe, right under the tag. Great job by Demko. Avoid, almost got caught in. The dangerous Bockley comes up to bat. Lefty on righty action. As Sully tries to close this game out here. Hoping for a double play ball. Fastball up, misses. And the count's now 1 ball, no strikes. So we have Dante Peretti on deck. Another good hitter for the Brilliance. Playing first base today. And gets set for the pitch, deals it. Fastball driven out to the outfield. Macaluso on it. Records the out. Demko tests the arm. And it's thrown to Trey Hunt, cutoff man. We have 1 out here in this ballgame at the top of the 7th. Brilliance Sox need 4 runs. Tying run is on deck. Dante Peretti comes up the bat looking to do some damage.
This game can be over in 1 pitch here, as all Sullivan needs is a double play. So any ball hit up the middle, fielded by the infield, will end it. As he swings through that one for strike 1. Count 0-1 on Peretti. Excuse me. Sullivan deals, and that ball is skied to left center. Macaluso and Alvarado are both on it. Macaluso will make the catch, and Demko will tag up and advance to third base on the throw, as Almonte will do the same just to second base.
Still a 4-run deficit. Good job by Demko tagging up.
Sullivan just needs his last out. As he would be winning pitcher of this game because of the very brief tie in the fourth inning. Looks like an offensive change for the Brilliance Sox as Will Muster is taking some swings on deck over here, ready to face Sullivan. As that pitch is taken low and inside, ball one, count 1-0 here in the top of the seventh. 2 outs. Sullivan gets set, deals, and that will be swung through by Koontz for the first strike of the AB. Brilliant Sox down to 2 strikes. See if they can keep their hopes alive. And that ball is skied up, shallow left center field. Macaluso running onto it. And this ball game is over as Macaluso makes the final out of the game in the top of the 7th here. And the Killer B'S run away with it, score 8-4 here in these 7 innings of play. Thank you for watching. This will be the only game of the day. And, excuse me, actually, there is no games until Thursday.
There's no doubleheader tomorrow.
Oh, there is a doubleheader tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Statman Ty actually just came to correct me as there will be 2 games tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow and catch your Yinzer teams again. That's all.